just got this in. Just rolled in yesterday. Hadn't even taken it out of the box. As I promised, the DeWalt 20 volt air inflator. It's called air inflator, cordless air inflator. So let's open it up and take a look at it. From the comments I got from all of y'all, been kind of excited to get to see this and debut this. It is not going to take away from the M12 because, as I've already mentioned, that is so portable and compact. This is going to stay in my vehicles with me. So I've got it with my trailers and things like that. Never be without this. This is the bare tool. I order most of my tools bare tool. If I need a battery, I'll buy the battery separate sometimes, but I'm pretty loaded on batteries. Still very compact. Let's look at the size difference in these. The difference in these across the top of the DeWalt, we're looking at from edge to edge about 12 inches. On the Milwaukee, from edge to edge, we're looking at about 6 inches, so about half the width. Across the two of these, you are looking at about 5 1/8 inches. Across this one, we're looking at about 6 1/2 from the handle sticking out. So a little bit wider there. Height wise, we're looking at about 10 inches and 7 1/2. So this is compact. That's why I'm saying I think this will stay with me and around me because of I always have this with me. And the reason I do is because this is self-charging. As I've already told you what I mean self-charging. Came with a cord. It's got a plug-in on it. That's all I have to have. I don't have to take a charger with me. I believe, without looking at the instructions, they sent a tube that you would use to blow up a raft or something. So that's going to be larger diameter than this, so you're probably going to move more air volume and blow your things up quicker with this. Now, as I said, this is not a comparison. Two different things. I'm telling you what I notice is different. Not this one's better than this one's better than this one, not that. You make your own decisions on that. I'm just pointing out what I see differences that this has got, this don't have, or what this has got, this don't have. Looks like we've got a light. You have your, looks like you've got your one for your bicycle tubes. I would say that's what that's for. You've got a needle to pump up sports balls. And then you've got another valve here that will screw in for also inflating things. So you've got some options there with inflating things. You've got this, and looks like this, without looking at the instructions, goes right there, and that locks in. So that's going to be an option. We'll put a battery in it in just a second. It's got another thing right here for this to go. So we'll see what the differences is. I bet one blows in and one takes out. Maybe to deflate your roughs. Then the cord on this one, about 29 inches versus I think this one the other day was about 27 1/2. So the cord is a little bit longer on that. Then I just noticed we got a door right here that has a place to plug this into a cigarette lighter. So you got dual fuel, not a charger. So that means it won't charge up your batteries. That's kind of a shame because that would have been easy to take this with you with, where did I see the battery? Man, DeWalt, you could have put a 2 amp hour battery on that. And if this had been a charger plus, you know, dual fuel to where you could have plugged this in right here, man, you could keep that in your car, keep it charged up with your car. Wow, but it says right there, not a charger, so it will not charge. Wow, that would have been really convenient. It says high pressure operating range from 3 pounds to 160 psi. High volume CFM, I guess that's the blowing out with this. It's 15.2. You can see it, 11 pounds of air. And here's where you set your pressure you want. And the other day we pumped it up to 55. So let's dial this up to 55 right there. And then I'm going to push for it to start and this to start. And we'll see how long it takes it to pump it from 55 or from 11 to 55. The other day it took the Milwaukee almost 7 seconds. Now it had a 12 volt 6 amp hour battery on it. This is 20 volt with a 2 amp hour battery. Now I don't know the math and blah 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 and all that. Let's just see how quick it'll pump this up, okay? So here we go. Let's see. It got it at 54.9. It didn't take it to all the way 55. But guys, are you surprised in the time? Man, I am. The Milwaukee beat it by a minute. I cannot believe that. There's not a lot of difference between these two. I really am surprised. I was expecting this one here to really beat the runtime of this one. This one gives you an option of a light. This one does not. This one has this hose that you can hook here to suck air out of a float. This one does not have that option. This one then has where you put your tube here. I would say with the size of that tube, the volume, you're going to be moving more air with this to blow up a raft or something like that. You know, you have your different tip here, you got another tip here. This one has a little bit more tip options than this one. This one just has one. So anyway, everything's really about the same. It did have a really nice LED light up right there on that. Let's see, I don't remember if this one lit up. Let me just check it real quick to see if it lights up. Yes, and it lights up also. The keypad lights up on it, keypad lights up on this one here. You know, you adjust this pressure here, start it here, you adjust the pressure here, and then start it here when you're ready for it to go. You got an off button, you do switch back and forth between if you're going to blow air out or not, your light. I like giving you what I notice as the differences between them and then let you make your decision of which one you like or don't like. I don't really care one way or another. If you ask me, which one, David, are you going to put in your car? The deciding factor for me is the Milwaukee that I'll have in my car, traveling and going out of town and things like that. And it's because of this, having this battery and the capability to charge this in my car, in my home, whatever. It's not that big a deal, but with this one, you do got to bring a battery charger with you if you want to use it for that. This one, I have the option of doing a little bit more things. I like keeping a couple of these batteries with me. They're compact and I can just charge them in the car or wherever. Guys, thank you very much. Y'all have a blessed day.